Hey guys, we made it to Eleuthera. This is the Bahamian airport. Bro, look at this airport, man. Compared to what we were just at.
It's crazy.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
Love it. Well, you ready to go to Eleuthera?
I am. It's gonna be fun.
Let's go do this, babe. Come on. All right, guys, I had my first follow. There was 4 bonefish, and they were hanging out with a little barracuda was hanging out with them, and definitely followed my fly. So what they're doing is they come in over by these rocks. They come into this little sand flat, and they just work their way across here. So what I'm doing is I'm sitting here on the bank, and when I see them come in, I try to sneak up here, get the fly out, and present the fly before they get here so I don't spook them. But the bonefish spooked, but the barracuda followed my fly, but that's not exactly who I'm after. So that's what I'm trying to do here. I'm trying to sight cast for a bonefish. Guys, this is crazy. All right, guys, if you're wondering where I am, this ain't Florida. That's right, I'm in Eleuthera, Bahamas. Guys, I had to get opportunity to go with my son Lorenzo on his 8th grade missions trip to Eleuthera, and we spent 4 days in Camp Bahama, Eleuthera. I'm gonna tell you all about this place, it's amazing. But right on the property, there's a beach, and on this beach, the bonefish, little schools of bonefish, periodically would roll in off out of the deeper water and onto the beach in the shallow water. My goal was bring a fly rod and try and catch a bonefish on fly. I know nothing about fly fishing. I have no experience with a fly rod, and it's just like a big challenge. So guys, here's 3 shots that I took at pods of bonefish that rolled in as I'm just sitting on the beach, just chilling, and see the bonefish, get the fly out. Guys, check it out. The first time I get up, I see the school come in, I get up and I walk over to the shoreline, and as I come up to the shoreline, I get the fly out of, the fly rod ready and start stripping line off. As soon as I start doing that, like I guess I was standing too tall, they saw me and they spooked. They ran away. So it's like, I learned at that point that these bonefish are super skittish. They're super aware, and like you have to be like stealth in order to catch one of these things. So fail number 1, didn't even get close, didn't even get the lure in the water. About 10 minutes later, another pod came onto the beach again. I saw them, and I got a little lower. I snuck up to the shoreline. I undid the fly, started stripping some fly line off. As I started to cast the fly rod and whip the line out there, I think they saw the action, the motion of my hand, and they saw me and they scrammed. So fail number 2. The third time was the closest I ever got, because I saw the school come in onto the beach from farther down the beach, and they were starting to work their way south. So I ran up to the shoreline before they got to where I was. I quickly got the line out, got the fly out to like right in front of where they would go, and they wound up swimming right towards where my fly was. And then when they started to get there to where my fly was, I started to strip. And as you can see in this video, like 4 of them broke off from their little pod and started following the fly. And I thought I was gonna hook up right here, guys. I honestly did. It just didn't happen, guys. This was actually as close as I got. to actually catching a bonefish on fly. And so it was a little bit of a bummer that I got my friend Edgar's lent me his fly rod, bunch of flies, go over to Eleuthera. I didn't have a whole lot of time to fish because we were on a missions trip, so it just had little tiny pockets of time. But I figured I would be able to go and find them, and I actually thought I was going to see more bonefish, and those were really the only 3 times I saw it. There was one other time as I was walking out on a flat towards the south of the property, and I saw a whole bunch of bonefish just flying across this flat. They were running from a barracuda. This whole thing is flat right here. This is like, I would imagine it, if I were to imagine a place that bonefish would be, this would be it right here. Come on. There's one. Oh, it's a Mahara. Never mind. Okay. See a Mahara. There they are. There they are. They're fast. My gosh. I just saw 4 of them, guys. How do I see them? Oh, they're running from the barracuda. There's a big barracuda right here, guys. So the bonefish are running from the barracuda. They weren't running from me. Oh my gosh. The barracuda was chasing them. So it was kind of cool to see that. I got a video of that coming up. But guys, I just wanted to give you a little bit of footage of my time in Eleuthera, Bahamas. Check out me walking around on this flat. It was winter time. 3 of the 4 days were really bad weather. I didn't have good weather at all. It was really windy, so it was very hard to see anything at all. I did have one really nice calm day, and here's some footage of me walking around on the flat in Eleuthera, Bahama. All right, guys, it's day 3 in Eleuthera, and today's been the first day where there's no wind. So I woke up. We're catching the sunrise, guys, and I'm gonna walk down this flat and see if we can find some tailing bonefish. But I think I see some, but they're like way down there. So I gotta see if I can get close enough. I'm still trying to get used to this thing. I can't say I'm an expert yet, for sure. But guys, I'm gonna see if I can get tight. I'm gonna show you a beautiful sunrise, Eleuthera sunrise, and I'm gonna hope to show you a bonefish today. So pray for me. But at the same time, this is beautiful. I can't believe I get to be here. And so let's go see if we can find one. I think I see a tailing bonefish up here. If I can get close enough, I'll get you guys some footage of what that looks like. Our camp is right around the bend here. The tide's pretty low, and I'm gonna walk up this way where I see these fish where I believe they're tailing. So let me see if I can find you guys a bonefish. I'm sorry, I still got my morning voice. Vocal cords haven't woke up yet, so let's get to it. Well, got to see the beautiful sunrise. So now it's time to hunt, guys. I'm gonna go. I paused for a minute to look at the sunrise, but time to go hunt. I only have a little bit of time before breakfast is served at camp, so. All right, well. Starfish action. It's beautiful. Let me see if I can show you the fly I got, see what it looks like going through the water. sun come out. Definitely can't do this without sunlight. This is what a skiff is for. This is it. I wish I had Priscilla here. Gosh, it's beautiful. Check out the sea turtle. How close will he let me get? There he goes. Not very close. At least I'm seeing life. Crap, no bonefish, man. I got to see a fish. Cowfish. I suck. Should go eat breakfast. All right, so guys, amazing stuff there. Pretty cool. It's a beautiful place. It's a paradise. And in fact, my understanding is Princess Diana and Prince Charles, when they got married, actually did their honeymoon, like literally right there, like right across on the little barrier island of where we were staying. We could actually see the royal property from Camp Bahama. It's pretty cool. But guys, let me tell you a little bit about Camp Bahama. I've got the link to the ministry in my description of the video. It's a fantastic organization. They exist to provide ministry and just a safe place for Bahamian teenagers in the summertime when there's no school, to give them a place to come to camp. And they get 3 square meals a day. It's a lot of fun. It's a safe place. They have all kinds of activities, and they get the love of God shared with them as well during that time. But supporting that ministry, that's what we do when our school goes over there and brings people over there. It's supporting them so that they can have kids that can't afford to pay for camp, that they can still come, because ministries like ours, or schools like ours, support theirs through the missions trip. So, but great organization. I suggest you check it out. It's a beautiful property. You got 3 amazing square meals a day. It was just an amazing experience. So guys, here's some of the footage of my son and his classmates just hanging out with the Bahamian kids. We went to some schools, we played some soccer, we played some basketball. They just befriending these kids and just sharing the love of God with them. And it was a great experience for our 8th graders to see what it's like to just love on people that can't really return the favor. So it was a great experience. They also had them working. They had the kids doing work projects. They had Lorenzo digging ditches in this. That was awesome. Making concrete pavers. They had them washing. So maintaining the property, helping the property, but ultimately financially supporting the ministry so that they can provide ministry to the Bahamian kids there. So guys, hope you liked the video. Short video. I didn't catch a bonefish. Wah wah. But I'll be back. I'm going to go back, and next time I'm going to know a little bit more. I'm going to have a little bit more up here, and I'm going to try and get a bonefish. So guys, like, subscribe, and share. Thanks so much for watching. Check out Camp Bahama in Eleuthera, one of the most beautiful places I've ever been to. Guys, take care. God bless, and watch you live. All right, you guys are looking tight, man. Whose muscles are burning right now? Anybody's? Huh? What muscles? Good stuff, guys. All right. Were there no injuries, no impalings? Excellent. You hit a car?
My shoe got like messed up.
I gotta ask Tegan, does this make you feel manly swinging this thing or what? Yeah,
The first thing he says, this is so cool.
It is cool.
It is cool.
It's part of our nature to just use destructive tools, and I don't know, what are you doing with it? Please don't impale yourself. Okay. You guys are digging a ditch. Good job. Huh? Constructive, not destructive. Well, that just destroyed that. Tell me.